We'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, home in the paint.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Pass to Podziemski. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Free throw good, Simons. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA, and Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game. Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
Here's Curry. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Three-pointers. Simon drills the three-pointer.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
Here's Podziemski. And that one, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break round.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Entering the home stretch of the season, GA. How excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Sharpe still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
On a heel, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And it's Sharpe missing.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there it is for him.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Simons. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Klingon with the steal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Again, Simons missing. Right wing. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the slam by Moody.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
It's good on the putback. 6 points for Donovan Klingon.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
On the wing, Heel. Back to Butler. He dishes it to Curry. Shoots over Simons. Offensive rebound. Shots good from Butler.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brett, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's post. Payton, that's good.
And Payton knows when he should look to score, especially when he's near the rim.
Anderson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Henderson.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Here's Curry off the left rim and out.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
On its way from Curry for 2. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Henderson, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 5 now.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Payton in the corner. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers leading by 14. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's Curry outside. Rebound by Williams.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 14-point game. Henderson, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second-chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons out there with Henderson. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the power forward.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, heel. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers leading by 16. From 12 feet out. Here's Klingon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One is on heel.
Sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Sharp's checked in, and while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
No, Jimmy's just showing off now, trying to get the defender to come out, but they don't respect that kind of range.
And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Simon. That's 10 points for Donovan Klingon. Warriors trail by 17. Green passes to Butler. On the wing, Heel. And the Warriors get it back. Back to Podziemski. Here's Santos. He's covered by Grant. That's a 2 from Butler. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Butler making that one count. He's so patient offensively.
Three-pointer, Simon. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Klingon.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Grant. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Heel kicks to Butler. Here's Moody. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers leading by 15. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Simons. Here's Williams. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Really nice defense. I like it when Grant decides to take it himself after he gets that steal. Clear runway.
Here's Butler, and it's Podziemski in the corner. Stolen by Grant.
2 minutes.
Here's Sharp. Oh! Yeah. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now, here's Simons. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in. To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
The Time Lord rising up.
1:15 left in the first half. Simons against Curry. And that one goes. First for him tonight, 1 for 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Simons. Got a piece of it. 44 seconds left here in the second. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
So for the Trailblazers, Delano Banton's checked in for Sharp. And Henderson's subbed in for Anthony Simon.
I like the way Avdia is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Payton outside. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Again, Curry missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Portland, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And the first one drops.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Jackson Davis with it. Curry finds Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
The
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. Portland was looking great right away. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though? You only play half the year.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Avdia. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Portland no good that time either.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Green. Here's Moody. No good on the 3. Portland leading by 19. Simons with the ball. Now Green defending. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
He gets that one.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Simons.
Simons.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties with draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks ordered by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on for the Trailblazers. Kamar is checked in, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Avdia. Trailblazers leading by 23, and then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Healed with the bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
It's Henderson on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Henderson.
Henderson's got 14 points for the game.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Henderson against Curry. Here's Klingon. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's are slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
What a stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Stephen Curry.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Klingen. He gets it in there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Three-pointer healed. Outside for Curry for the three, and he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 5 points.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And it's off from three-point range.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review, coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. And the news is in on the review, and they overturned the original call on the floor. So, well done to use the coach's challenge, and it gets reversed.
You know, it's like that big question mark. Sometimes, if you don't get the call right, and then you wonder, what if this, what if that? This time, clear on the replay, they overturn it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Grant, and Grant slams it home.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Curry's shot is off. And it's Grant in the corner with 2 seconds left. And the dunk by Grant.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy.
Picking us apart, right?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Portland has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Walker. He's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Reith in at the 5 down low.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Spencer, money from the wing.
From Moses Moody.
Here's Banton, picked his pocket inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And wow, what skill for Klingon to take over a game in his first season.
Moody finds Curry. Offline with his three.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Curry with the three. Again, Curry missing.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Avdia gets the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
From deep, Green. Butler. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Grant, that's good.
The assist.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They double him with Green. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
A deep three from Butler. The rebound by Simons. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good by Butler.
Just relentless Jimmy Butler.
The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Murray comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Scoot Henderson subbed in for Sharp. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Looney's checked in for Golden State. Hield comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Delano Banton comes in for Scoot Henderson. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and with the bonus will be headed to the free throw line. An idea of voter fatigue, Frank. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, you know, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jeremy Grant.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Grant with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And the Warriors get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Gary Payton has checked in for Buddy Hield.
For your Warriors, Gary Payton, the second.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Off the inbound pass and finished off by Avdia.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Curry with the three. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Banton. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of the
A
game.
resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sport